Hello. Hello. Oh shoot, I'm gonna have to do this again. Hello.
Tree.
Faithful YouTube subscribers.
Hey guys.
We see you, all 30 of you. Thank you for joining us today. So we are on the way to Salem Fields Community Church in Fredericksburg in the church bus to pick up 5 bean bags.
5.
So we're really excited about that.
And why are we getting the Foof bags, Olivia?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Aubrey. It's because, well, it's kind of a long story, but basically, Winter Retreat is back at Harrisonburg this year, and so we need places for you to sit down.
Here's a little trick about, well, I guess not a trick, a hint.
Pro tip.
About Winter Retreat. If you want a beanbag in the sanctuary, you got to get to those doors. Probably, what, an hour?
Early.
An hour before.
And here's another pro tip for you. The beanbags are, in fact, the best place to sit during a Winter Retreat service, but not on them.
That's
Sitting
right.
in front of them
That's
is
right.
the best way to go because you can lean back, and it's your back doesn't get tired to
Little
sitting.
loving arms.
Yeah, and so you don't feel like you're gonna fall asleep from laying on it.
Yeah.
So the hardness of the floor keeps you alert and awake for the Holy Spirit.
And more of your friends can share it.
Yeah. So
Don't
lean
on it.
lean against it. It's the best way to go.
Yeah.
So we're here to talk to you today about dun, 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 Christmas music. And let me tell you why. Because there is a CD player on the bus, and there are some good CDs on this church bus.
Yeah.
There's the Johnny Swim CD on the bus. If you don't know Johnny Swim, you should. But here's the deal, I got a CD stuck in the CD player, and I don't know how I did it, but I'm hoping when we turn the bus off, that it pops out. I don't know, it's very complicated. So all we can listen to right now is Christmas music on the radio. So we're gonna talk to you about Christmas music. First up is Santa Baby. Do you feel good about it? Do you not? Aubrey feels bad about it. I personally feel very icky about Santa Baby. I feel like it's weird. First of all, I don't feel this way about all Christmas music, but I feel like if it's going to be Christmas music, we have to talk about the Lord. Like, why are we talking about figgy pudding and about Santa coming down the chimney tonight? I don't, like, what does that have to do with the birth of our Savior? I don't know.
Here's my deal with Santa Baby. My deal with Santa Baby, okay, so I think of it as if it's a metaphor, probably for like a significant other. But when you compare it to a song like I Saw Daddy Kissing, or what is it? I Saw Mommy Kissing
Yes.
Santa Claus, that is obviously, you know, the correlations are obvious there. But with Santa Baby, there's so many unknowns to that song that I think it's confusing.
I don't feel like it's a metaphor. I feel like it's very straightforward.
What do you think?
I feel like she wants to kiss Santa Claus tonight.
Santa, does she say that? Is this where I'm turning?
You're turning right,
Oh, I'm up
first of
here,
all,
I'm up here.
at the stop sign.
Turn right onto Caroline.
We curbed it.
Okay.
We made it.
We made it.
Anyways, Santa Baby, no one here is a fan.
Yeah. I think that's clear.
Yeah. Okay, next question. Do you feel like it is appropriate to be listening to Christmas music now? Is it too soon? Look, there are pumpkins. So while there are pumpkins out, can you listen to
I
Christmas
feel
music?
weird that pumpkins are still out, honestly.
I think I agree with that.
Because last year there was like a pumpkin shortage.
So-
Remember this?
Yes. Oh, yes, I do. Are pumpkins strictly a Halloween thing, or are they a Thanksgiving thing as well?
I err on the side of cornucopias
I would agree.
for Thanksgiving.
But have you ever had a cornucopia?
No.
Where would you obtain one?
Hobby Lobby, probably.
So, I don't think you answered my original question. Is Christmas music okay right now?
I think it's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do too. I think that people who are decorating right now are a little ahead of themselves. No offense to anyone. John Taylor. I think it's too much. But that's just me. I will wait until after Thanksgiving to decorate. My preference. And I prefer to leave them up until after the new year. January we can take it down, but I want to leave it up the whole week after Christmas.
My thing is like, why did this become so controversial?
I hear that question, and I think it's a valid question, but I think we have to remember that we are people and we like to find flaws in other people.
And we like to argue.
And so I don't think it's really an issue. Like, let's talk about something with some substance.
Consumerism. 5 syllables, one huge problem. I don't know. I could say a lot about it, but I think America is a consumeristic country.
Yes.
And I love like the warm feelings in the family and friends and the fun and the snow of Christmas. I think it's great. And I mean, obviously we celebrate Christmas because Jesus came to earth as a baby.
Right.
Like that's Christmas. And it's like, I think it's okay that culture has kind of shaped it into its own thing. I think that's fine. But I really have an issue with the stuff.
Yeah, I agree. So you think that we should be talking less about the when of Christmas music and decorating and more about the problem of consumerism?
I mean, that's what I have an issue with. I don't, it doesn't bother me as much about when you listen to Christmas music or when you decorate, but I do have issues with the consumerism.
I love to give gifts, but I don't feel good at it.
Gotcha.
And I like to receive gifts, but let me clarify. I like to receive gifts that people have put thought into. Like, it helps. I don't like to receive gifts for the gift necessarily. I like to know that people put thought into something for me, and that helps me to know they care. But more than that, more than receiving a gift, I enjoy receiving the gift of quality time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too.
I like to spend time with people, and so if you want to get me a gift, then ask if I can hang out for, go get coffee.
And that's why we can go back to the song situation. Santa Baby
Yes.
is strictly consumerism.
Yeah,
In a nutshell.
in a nutshell.
It's all about what she wants from Santa Claus.
Which we could totally get. That could be a whole nother issue.
Yeah. My favorite Christmas song, one of my favorites, is O Come, Emmanuel.
That's a good one.
My favorites.
I really like, is it Come Adore? Is it Adore? Oh Come,
Come, let us adore.
Oh Come Let Us Adore by Elevation. It's a good one. It's newer, but it's like, it gets me. It gets me every time.
One of my favorite non-carols is Wonderful Christmas Time, the Beatles version.
I love the Kenny G Christmas album. Come on.
You know how
It's a
things
good
that I
one.
do Kenny G is.
Kenny G is a saxophone player. You might know him for his recent work on Jesus is King, Kanye West's new
Yeah.
album.
Kanye's coming out with Christmas, right? Christmas album.
Is he?
I think he is.
I'm into that.
That would be fun.
I would be into that. Top Christmas album for you.
Ooh. Top Christmas album? Listen to an
Besides
album.
Justin Bieber, because we all know that's a
Oh, that is a
classic.
good one.
It's true. Michael Bublé,
Oh yeah, Michael Bublé. Classic.
good one. I really like the Johnny Swim Christmas album. Again, if you don't know Johnny Swim, check your heart.
Oh my gosh, here's another one. Last Christmas is not a Christmas song. It's a love song or it's a breakup song that just happens to be on Christmas Day.
You're arguing that Last Christmas is not a Christmas song. Is this a fact or is this an opinion?
I think it has Christmas. The context of it is Christmas. But Don't Stop Believin' could have been written on Christmas. That doesn't make it a Christmas song.
But they just Don't Stop Believin' doesn't mention Christmas.
I know that's the only thing. Is that what constitutes a Christmas song? Is it mentions Christmas?
Well, what constitutes a Christmas movie?
It's on Christmas.
It mentions Christmas.
Yeah, but it's it happens within Christmas time.
I think I'm gonna have to say that I disagree with you.
So a Christmas movie can just mention Christmas, and it's a Christmas movie.
Well, I think Last Christmas has more than mention Christmas. Should we read the lyrics?
It goes, last Christmas I gave you my heart, and the very next day you gave it away. And it's not even on Christmas.
This
It's the day
year,
after
save
Christmas.
me from tears and
I'll
give it to someone special on Christmas.
So not only is it talking about a breakup on Christmas, which doesn't make it a Christmas song, but it's implying that you need a loved one, a significant other over the holidays. which I have never had, and I am fine.
Because we don't agree with the meaning of Santa Baby, but we can agree it's a Christmas song.
Yeah, 'cause it's about Santa Claus.
Yeah.
But it's not about, see, Last Christmas is about a breakup. Is that Christmas? Is breakups about Christmas?
Santa Baby is about Santa Claus, who is someone that doesn't represent Christmas, but
To some people he does,
happens to be on Christmas.
But he is a Christmas figure. You have to admit that.
Yeah, I can admit that. Comment below.
No
your opinion.
disrespect for George Michael, may he rest in peace, because he's very talented.
May he rest in peace.
But that's how I feel about that song.
Okay. I'm excited for the warmth and the good spirits of Christmas, you know?
I'm ready for snow. I really wish it snowed today.
My sister lives in Nashville and it snowed at her house last night. And she sent me a picture and you know what I said back to her? Ew. Well, I feel like I've been heard.
That's good.
I guess just to summarize, Christmas music, play it whenever you want. And if you don't like it, then don't play it, but keep your opinion about that to yourself. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
If you want to decorate, fine if you must, but I'm not going to until after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I mean, but my I think opinion is if you want to argue about something, find something that means more
Yeah.
to have an opinion about. We don't need to argue. We can have different opinions without arguing, but just find an opinion about something that matters. You know?
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks for watching. Maybe we'll let you know how it goes with the Foof bags in the bus. Tune in next time and have a great Thanksgiving Christmas season. And carve another pumpkin if you want to.
Sure.
Up to you. Get a cornucopia if you want to.
If it brings you joy, there's no harm.
I like that. I like that. All right, signing off. Okay, brief update. We got the Foof bags, as you can see. So here's what happened. I was getting a little motion sick in my seat, and so I thought I would just go lay on a Foof bag because they're kind of like wedged in the seats a little bit, you know? But every time the bus moves, I'm sinking, and so it's like the bus is just constantly moving, so I'm constantly sinking. As you can tell in this video, I'm getting lower and lower. So what happened was there were two Foof bags together, which I thought optimal laying spot. But the issue is that there's two of them, and I'm the wedge in the middle, and so I just keep, as you can see, sinking down. So here are my legs, and here is me. So yeah, this is where we're at. Earlier my head was stuck behind this seat, and I freaked out a little bit because I thought I was really stuck for real. And so I had a moment of panic, but I made it out, and now I'm just a little stuck. So update is we're doing good. Aubrey's really driving and getting us back to Harrisonburg, and there's gonna be 5 new Foof bags in just a few short minutes. So here's to hoping I make it out alive. My last pro tip for the day: do not drink a Chick-fil-A milkshake when you're about to get in the car of a very mountainous journey, unless you have Foof bags. Aubrey says that the drive is beautiful, but I can't see it. I'm stuck in between these Foof bags, so